met you before. Kourtney, I've never met you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And,
so fun here.
It is fun. We asked some people if they had any questions for you. This is from Butterbean McGee. Butterbean McGee wants to know what you think of the SNL sketches targeting the three Kardashian sisters. How do y'all feel about that?
Oh, I think they're so funny.
I think they're, like, it's an honor for them to do the sketches, but I feel like they don't watch our show or something. Like, I feel like they just...
They're not
You think,
nailing it?
like, we can go on and make fun of ourselves better than they do?
Yeah. Or I feel like they could do better.
Now you've got them. Now you
Why?
say
Like
that.
the
I'm, like,
voices?
challenging them, like, to get it better. Like, no, I think they're funny, but I feel like it's what people would think of us if they didn't watch
know you.
our show.
Have you asked to go? Maybe they would let you go on and do something there.
Maybe.
I wouldn't want, I'm too nervous.
Yeah.
See,
really?
like, I'm shorter than Kim. Like, they just don't have it right.
They don't have it right? All right, you should go on there. They should let you go. And they're asking this. I was going to ask you this too. Obviously, you're in the tabloids all the time. And again, I don't read that stuff, so I don't know, but I hear about that. But how do you deal with being in the tabloids, and if people are saying unpleasant things, do you pay attention to that stuff, and how do you deal with it?
It used to bother me, and I used to always try to, like, prove it wrong. Like, this isn't true because we weren't even here, and this, this person doesn't even know us, or, whatever. And then I was like, okay, so now it's like a joke.
Mm-hmm. So you don't try to dispute it, because you can't possibly reach everybody who's read that.
Exactly.
And final thing before we take a break, how do you feel, because you've got 7 million followers on Twitter, you have a lot of fans. Do you feel like you're good role models, and do you feel like you're putting out messages that you would want young girls watching you to follow?
Some of the things on this show that my sisters do, I cringe.
Yeah, Kim thinks Chloe and I are a little too crazy, but I mean, we're just us, and that's all we can be.
And at the end of the day, we're
especially-
like a normal family, and like we've all made mistakes, and we all really own up to who we are, and we all support each other through everything, no matter what. And I think, if anything, we just show that we're a normal, crazy family that really loves each other and supports each other through everything.
Just a normal, crazy family.
Normal.
Sia is your now like a best friend.
Adopted sister.
Is she?
Yeah, her name is Kia.
That's what you've changed it to?
Kia.
Was Kia at your birthday party?
Yes, she was.
So it was, you turned 40. Happy belated birthday
Thank
to you. And so what did you do? You had a big party.
So I never have birthday parties. And I just like to go on a trip and like be a little bit more low key, but my sisters really wanted to throw me a birthday, and my mom and Kanye.
Because it's 40.
Because it was a big one.
Yeah.
And so I had so much anxiety leading up to my party. I don't know why. I was like, no speeches, no crying. If you cry, you're getting shuttled out. So it ended up amazing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And then the cake is quite something. It doesn't look like a cake, but this is the cake that you had. That is a cake. What was the size of that cake?
It was massive. It was like this huge. It was like a piece of art, and you probably don't have any photos of the face, because the face really didn't look like me. And the Robin Thicke stole the figure off the cake and was like running around with it at the whole time.
Was that not made out of cake? That was made out of something else, the figure?
I have no idea. I had a little too many tequilas. But we didn't...
That's amazing.
I don't remember anyone eating the cake. Mm-hmm. And my assistant asked me yesterday, what do you want to do with the cake? And I'm like, it's still here. I should have brought it to you.
No. Thanks, though.
Instead of the invite.
Yeah. I'm going to give you some leftover stuff from things I did. All right, so let's talk about Kim becoming a lawyer. Is she like walking around the house talking all lawyery and stuff?
Everything's a liability. Like,
Yeah.
when we were at one of our Sunday services that Kanye does, and she's like, it was indoors. In the beginning, it was indoors, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is such a liability. Like, everything she'll mention, and she'll be like, if this person's on your property, like, she knows all these laws now.
Right.
It's so...
God, annoying. All right, let's talk about Poosh, your new company. You gave me, thank you so much, the box that you sent to my room.
You're so welcome.
I've ravaged through it already, and it's beautiful, and the roses on top. Thank you so much.
you.
So explain what this is, because are people getting boxes or you buy things online?
Okay, so Poosh is, as of now, a blog. So it's everything lifestyle that me and my team are into, like health and wellness and interiors and, you know, mom things, different. We've been doing some videos. I have a co-parenting video that I just did with Scott.
You seem to really be, you're talking about co-parenting and doing a video.
Yeah.
Y'all seem to be actually, like, getting along.
We get along really well. He was texting me today. I said, hey, do you want to come on Ellen with me today? And
He said no.
no, he said, let's do it next time. Whatever. I said, I don't need you. I'll go out with the marching band instead.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, we get along really well. I feel like, you know, we travel together with the kids. He definitely makes it clear that the kids are his priority, and he checks in with me every morning, you know, throughout the day, every night, just to make sure that I'm good and that, you know, the kids are good. And it's such a nice change. I feel like
Good.
he's finally grown up.
Grown up, yeah, that's what I was going to say. All right, so here's what I'll tell you. The name of the show is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I think it's impossible to keep up with the Kardashians, so I have to ask questions. So
Okay.
Khloe had a baby with a man named Tristan.
Yes.
Right. So then they broke up,
Yes.
and then they got back together.
Yes.
Now they're broken up again.
Yes.
Are they?
You're keeping up.
Okay, good. I'm keeping up with the Kardashians. So but they're broken up. Do you think this is it, or do you think they'll get back together again?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think that deeply into it, but I know that she's very strong and that I just feel like she's in a really good place. Like, I know what it's like to want to make your family, you know, stay together,
Yeah.
because I worked really hard at that for many years. But, you know, I think she's just, it's like, this is what's happening right now. I think she's really good at dealing with her emotions. And I think moments like this, like, really bring our family closer together. And, like, you know, you realize how important family is. And I think, you know, that's the best she can do. And
Yeah,
she's
well-
the best mom to her daughter.
that's
And
good.
that's like where all of her energy is going
As
towards.
it should. And that baby is cute.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a ridiculously cute baby.
I like, every time I see her, I go like this to her cheeks and shake them.
Yeah, she's gonna love that as she gets older.